Hey there, fellow citizens of the future. Ever heard of smart cities? No, it's not about cities suddenly developing a taste for Dostoevsky. It's way cooler than that. Imagine a city that uses technology to make life easier, more efficient, and maybe even a little bit more fun. That's a smart city in a nutshell. Now what makes a city smart? The answer, my friends, lies in three little letters. IoT. No, it's not some secret government agency, though wouldn't that be a plot twist? IoT stands for Internet of Things. Think of it like this. Everyday objects, from traffic lights to trash cans, getting a tech upgrade and connecting to the internet. This connection allows them to talk to each other and to us, giving us real-time information and making our lives smoother than a baby's bottom after a good diaper change. Intrigued? You should be. So, buckle up as we dive into the exciting world of smart cities powered by the magic of IoT. Let's face it, nobody enjoys being stuck in traffic. It's like being in a metal box going nowhere slowly. Thankfully, IoT is here to save us from this asphalt nightmare. Remember those talking traffic lights we mentioned? They're not just for show. These clever devices use sensors to monitor traffic flow and adjust their timings accordingly, like a well-choreographed dance of green, yellow, and red. This means less congestion, shorter commute times, and maybe fewer road rage incidents. But wait, there's more. Imagine parking your car without breaking a sweat. With IoT-enabled smart parking systems, finding a spot is a breeze. Sensors detect empty spaces and relay that information to your smartphone. No more circling the block like a lost pigeon. From traffic lights with a sixth sense to parking spaces that magically appear, IoT is transforming the way we navigate our cities. Get ready to say goodbye to those rush hour blues and hello to a smoother, faster, and dare we say, enjoyable commute. We all love a well-lit city, but at what cost? Our planet is feeling the heat, literally. Thankfully, IoT is stepping up to make our cities more energy efficient, one smart light bulb at a time. Imagine streetlights that dim when no one's around, only to spring back to life when they sense movement. That's IoT in action. These intelligent lights use motion sensors to conserve energy without compromising safety. It's like having a city that sleeps with one eye open, just in case. But it's not just about streetlights. Smart buildings are getting in on the action too. With IoT sensors monitoring temperature, lighting, and even water usage, buildings can optimize their energy consumption, saving money and reducing their carbon footprint. So next time you see a streetlight dim as you walk by, give it a little nod. It's doing its part to save the planet, one lumen at a time. Safety is a top priority in any city, and IoT is becoming the superhero sidekick we always needed. From crime prevention to faster emergency response, IoT is making our cities safer than a baby panda in a bubble wrap factory. Imagine security cameras that can analyze footage in real time, detecting suspicious activity and alerting the authorities immediately. That's the power of IoT. No more relying solely on human eyes that might miss a thing or two. These smart cameras are like having an extra set of eyes and they never get tired or distracted. But that's not all. IoT sensors can also be used to monitor air quality, detect gas leaks, and even predict potential hazards like floods or earthquakes. Talk about being one step ahead of the game. With IoT on our side, we can all breathe a little easier knowing that our cities are becoming safer, more secure, and better prepared for whatever challenges come our way. Waste not, want not, IoT to the rescue of our trash cans. Okay, let's talk trash, literally. Garbage is a fact of life, but managing it efficiently is crucial for any city. Enter IoT, the unlikely hero of waste management. Imagine trash cans that tell you when they're full. No more overflowing bins and unsightly messes. With IoT sensors, waste management companies can optimize their collection routes, ensuring that bins are emptied only when necessary. This means fewer trucks on the road, less fuel consumption, and a happier, cleaner environment. But it gets even more impressive. In some cities, IoT is being used to sort recyclables from regular waste automatically. Imagine a future where robots do the dirty work, separating our plastic bottles from our banana peels with laser-like precision. Now that's what we call smart waste management. So the next time you toss something in the trash, take a moment to appreciate the behind-the-scenes magic of IoT, working tirelessly to keep our cities clean, green, and free of overflowing garbage. The future is now. Smart cities, here we come. Fasten your seatbelts, folks, because the future of smart cities is looking brighter than a disco ball in a solar panel factory. With IoT leading the charge, we're on the cusp of a technological revolution that will transform the way we live, work, and play in our urban jungles. Imagine a world where traffic jams are a distant memory, energy consumption is optimized to the max, and public safety is enhanced by an army of interconnected devices. That's the promise of IoT-powered smart cities, and it's closer than you think. But hold on to your hats because it gets even more mind-blowing. Imagine cities that can anticipate your needs before you even know you have them. Cities that can personalize your experience based on your preferences and lifestyle. Cities that are not just smart but downright intuitive. The future is here and it's smarter than ever. So, get ready to embrace the exciting possibilities of IoT and join the ride towards a more connected, efficient, and sustainable urban future. The challenges of smart cities. Every rose has its thorn. Now, before we get too carried away with our smart city fantasies, let's take a moment to address the elephant in the room, or should we say, the glitch in the matrix. As with any technological revolution, the road to smart city bliss is not without its bumps and potholes. One of the biggest challenges we face is ensuring that these technological advancements benefit everyone, not just the privileged few. We need to bridge the digital divide and ensure that all citizens have equal access to the opportunities and benefits of a connected city. Another hurdle is cybersecurity. With so many devices interconnected, the risk of cyber attacks and data breaches increases exponentially. Protecting sensitive information and ensuring the reliability of critical infrastructure is paramount. After all, we don't want our smart cities turning into a real-life episode of Black Mirror, do we? And let's not forget about the ethical implications of all this data collection. As our cities become smarter, they also become more knowledgeable about our every move. Finding the right balance between innovation and privacy will be crucial. Privacy in the age of smart cities. Big data, big brother. Remember that saying, if you're not paying for the product, you are the product? Well, in the age of smart cities, that statement takes on a whole new meaning. As our cities become increasingly data-driven, the question of privacy looms large. With sensors tracking our every move, from our commute patterns to our energy consumption habits, it's easy to feel like we're living in a giant surveillance experiment. And while this data can be used for good, to improve city services and enhance our quality of life, it also raises concerns about how this information might be used against us. Imagine, for instance, your health insurance company denying you coverage based on data collected from your smart fitness tracker, or your employer using your commute data to monitor your whereabouts during work hours. Sounds creepy, right? The key is to ensure that data collection is transparent, secure, and used ethically. We need clear regulations and safeguards in place to protect our privacy and prevent the misuse of our personal information. After all, a smart city shouldn't come at the cost of our fundamental rights. The digital divide, leaving no one behind in the smart city revolution. Here's the thing about revolutions, they're only successful when everyone gets to participate. The same goes for the smart city revolution. We can't build inclusive and equitable cities if we leave entire segments of the population behind. The digital divide, the gap between those who have access to technology and those who don't, is a very real problem. And as our cities become increasingly reliant on technology, this divide threatens to widen, exacerbating existing inequalities. Imagine, for instance, a senior citizen who can't access essential city services online because they lack internet access or digital literacy skills, or a low-income family that can't afford the latest gadgets and devices, putting them at a disadvantage in a digitally connected world. Bridging the digital divide is not just about providing access to technology, it's about ensuring that everyone has the skills and knowledge to use it effectively. It's about creating a level playing field where everyone has an equal opportunity to thrive in the digital age. The human element, building smart cities for people, not just technology. Let's face it, technology can be pretty darn amazing. But it's important to remember that technology is a tool, and like any tool, it's only as good as the people using it. As we race towards a future of smart cities, we need to keep the human element front and center. After all, we're not building smart cities for the sake of building smart cities. We're building them to improve the lives of the people who live in them. That means creating cities that are not just efficient and sustainable, but also livable, equitable, and enjoyable. It means designing cities that prioritize the needs of their citizens, from access to affordable housing and healthcare to opportunities for education and employment. It means creating cities that are safe, inclusive, and welcoming to all. Let's not forget that cities are more than just concrete jungles. They're living, breathing ecosystems made up of people from all walks of life. As we embrace the potential of technology, let's do so with a human-centered approach, ensuring that our smart cities are truly smart for everyone. Conclusion: the world of smart cities is a wild and wonderful ride, full of promise and potential. From tackling traffic jams to optimizing energy consumption, IoT is changing the game, making our cities smarter, more efficient, and more sustainable. But let's not forget that with great power comes great responsibility. As we continue to embrace the transformative power of IoT, we need to do so thoughtfully and ethically, addressing concerns about privacy, security, and equity. The future is bright, the future is connected, and the future is ours to shape. So let's work together to build smart cities that work for everyone, creating a more sustainable and prosperous future for all. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting technology content.